Greetings, it is I, Susie Q. I'm going to be sharing 3 different pieces with the Akashic Records and see what you think. So we're going to get started right now. Scenes cascade as the deep, deep oceans rise into a crescendo, following the waves as an act of sovereignty. Welcome, son of the light energies. Prospecting for sustenance comes easy with flow. Circular tides hollow be known, and towards the sunlight shimmers at dawn. All right. So I've got some examples about some of these words that we're using. So cascade, I'm asking that for successfully passed on. Crescendo, the highest point. Sovereignty, supreme power. Sun, the light. Prospecting, search for place. Sustenance, source of strength. Circular, likened to the sun. Shimmers, wavering light. Dawn, first appearance of light. So that's part of that. We're going to do another one. The name upon the stone of white was JL. Unto the holy sites the reckoning resolves. On to forward the timelessness of now and awakening. 2 spirits soaring, blending into one. Monadic and nature absolute. Skies birth forth a new risen sheath, sharpened with the streams of angelic realms conjoined. She, Jael, meets in the mirror the reflection of another. Eyes transfixed shone the light of aged scripts. There is time such as now, that peace indwells in all forms of light particles, forging into more light than ever before. So be it, into the light, all is one. All right, so we got one more. This is like a really small one. Rocks, sparkle, create fire. Unearthed they took. Sacred mound of life, from canyon, rocks weeps. Okay, rocks weeps. It's a lot of words, right? All right, with this last one, I kind of like got a little bit of story about that. When I was back in Texas, I was doing land development, and getting more guidance about, where would a place be? Where would the homestead be? There was canyons there. There was ferns and a little bit of water. So there was 2 canyons that were there. And then eventually I started to kind of take a look at a few things. And for a while we didn't want to really talk about this, but these big mounds where some of the indigenous people were. So when we're looking at the sacred mound of life, from canyon rocks weep. So that was a big experience, because all of those homesteads, some of those people maybe didn't even know that it was a mound, so all of this energy that we're working with is pretty spectacular. Back in Austin, it was pretty fun. I did a lot of land deals, ranch deals. All of that was kind of spectacular, but I think for right now, I'm kind of focusing on a little bit more about what's next for me. I love being in the vortex. The vortex energy has been really supporting me. It could be the portal or the vortices. It could be anything like that. I'm kind of like humming in a different way that I was back in Austin or even in Houston. But I really feel kind of like really supported in a way, that I'm kind of accessing a lot of this material. I keep, writing, and I keep kind of putting out these videos. And I don't know if anybody's listening. I think I'm watching it. I watch it. Like sometimes I do it maybe once I got it completely done, and then maybe right before I go to bed, I listen to it again, because I really want to experience my own Akashic records. And with this, I'm sharing this for other people, that maybe they could start doing a little bit of automatic writing or pulling those records. Those records are extraordinarily fantastic. And I've been loving and enduring some of the dream states that may come through the Akashic records. I've been having all kinds of dreams and all kinds of things, but for a while I haven't even been taking any notes. But I just know that there's a lot of happening when we're in a dream state. You could go into any other place, any kind of state of consciousness, or you could be anywhere. And that is where my sweet spot is, as I get a little bit of guidance. Maybe if it's a dream state, through the Akashic records, pulling those records and seeing what you think. It's all been fun. I've been really enjoying it up here at Scottsdale. It's going to be freaking hot pretty soon. It's still pretty okay, but eventually it's going to be, pretty freaking hot. All right, we'll see you soon, and namaste.